Welcome back, guys, to Warhammer 40k Space Marine Part 3. I, of course, am the Citizen here. Yeah, so I'm glad that you guys both came back, or I may be down to just one viewer now, which is somewhat depressing, but not very unexpected. I feel okay with that. I imagine my stale commentary and mindless dribble aren't appealing to everyone, but if I've just changed the mind of one person finds me a little bit entertaining, or likes to see what I'm doing, or likes to hear what I have to say, then it's all worth it. Maybe just get one more Twitter comment. That'd be awesome. Oh, sweet! I forgot about this part. We're coming up on the
assault
jetpack
support
portion.
pods were dropped in this area.
Oh, here we are. This is much better. You get a better weapon the second time you get this this jetpack situation, but this is fine for right now. Hold fire to hit jump pad. Press square to view the ground pound. Very basic mechanics in this game.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal
this
with
jetpack will refuel itself, or recharge itself every time you hit the ground. So, and the X in the ground obviously notates where I would be landing. And if I were to hit square while I'm in the air, oh, that's right, those rockets. So those rockets are deadly. You want to get rid of those guys as quickly as possible. You asshole. We come down right on top of something when that jetpack down. It will likely kill them, so that's obviously what we do. This is also one area where the executions are not that big. You're not going to lose that much health anyway. Your mobility, and the fact you're always coming down on people, almost guaranteed to. If you hit around them, they get stunned. If you hit them directly, then like I said, they die. So I don't know, it's kind of a win-win situation. Like, you have very few opportunities to be a victim of someone else's weaponry, or it's a situation where you aren't able to escape. Clear out some of these guys, essentially just looking for the place where the enemies are, taking care of them as quickly as possible. I have no regard for co-players here, because, as I mentioned before, and will mention several times in the future, they are immortal. You'd imagine, you'd think that I was just setting these guys in because, oh wait, I'm sorry, they're not on this. While in the early game of combat, they will not die. I think you can also do basic jumps. Yeah, so like you can kind of move around the ground. That's so done for you. Oops. Kind of messed that one up, didn't I? Let's try that again. We'll get up this one here, and then we'll get that one. Oh. So yeah, I may have said in the previous video, I'd like to hear what you guys think I should be doing on this channel. You know, obviously there's different people and you're saying, oh, you should probably just give up. But, I mean, it's all good and well. I'm not really going to respond too much to your comment. But if you got some insightful things to say, like, you know, maybe like the, I don't know, him lead the news or something stupid like that, at least consider it. I like to play like games that are somewhat different than the typical games that are out. I think the video game industry has gotten kind of stale over the last few years. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. And I play earning my paychecks, so I can, you know, occasionally buy video games for myself with the region and things like that. As I mentioned before, I do live in Las Vegas, so keeping myself on the bar is also like myself. God knows our nightlife. These days, like, a little bit out of control. Just a tad. anytime I get a chance to go, people are nerd. I'm kind of a nerd, but at the same time, it's like I play video games because the alternative to get myself in a lot of it's very easy to do it. I'm not sure how many people but where we serve liquor 24 hours a day. We feature the largest nightclubs in the world. Some of the most expensive ones, definitely in the United States. And, you know, I hear you from LA, Miami, or oh, well, they're not as good as the nightclub. Trust me, we've been there. We've got it down to a science. All right. You guys have lines outside because it quote unquote looks cool.
No room for that jump pack, Captain.
No room for the jump pack. Well, I could probably hop it and make a jump pack, whatever. I've been to a lot of nightclubs outside of not only the United States, not only in the country of the United States, but outside of them. There's only a couple places I can think of that have clubs that have near the capacity that ours do. When there's a line outside of a nightclub in Las Vegas, it's not because they're trying to appear cool in any way. It's usually because if they let anyone else in, it's going to be breaking fire code. Shout out to JackColton.com. Not my sponsor or anything like that, but if you're looking to like do fun things in the Las Vegas or Los Angeles area, that's probably a good place to start. I'll put a link on the description section so you guys can get a good look at it if you're interested for that. But, you know, nightclubs can also be expensive. There's been many times where I've gone to 2 nightclubs and come home with a tab for like $200. I'm like, oh man, well, fortunately it's all I spend in my pocket and find another tab for like $400. So that's $600 I'll never get back, essentially. And 9 times out of 10 I don't even know what I did in the first place. I will say, with modern
access to experimental vengeance launcher granted.
A vengeance
launcher. This is the grenade launcher I mentioned earlier. In this modern age of social media and stuff like that, you're more than likely just to find your picture tagged on Facebook or on Twitter or something like that. So, and it looks like I had a good time. But yeah, and if I remember it, that's always the worst when you wake up and you don't remember what you did the night before. Oh man, this is like, oh, nothing bad is going. You check your keys, your wallet, and your car, see if it's still there, and it's a mess. And then if everything's okay, you can get tacos or something. In Southwest, you like, you know, burritos and stuff like that in the morning, like large burritos. I'm not sure if you guys do whatever else in the country anyways, or that's kind of the thing, coffee and burritos. The morning after. And we talk about all the crazy stuff things we possibly did, people we possibly pissed off. I remember one time my roommate at the time told me about, like, you kept on hitting on this dude's girlfriend, and you're like, hey, why don't you come on with me, sweetheart? And the guy was about ready to deck you. I had to make up that we were this huge posse of people. I started pointing people randomly around the bar. That's a true friend for you right there.
We could put the charge on one of the gun shots.
I can't think if I would have had myself in the spot. I probably would have knocked myself out, but I would have knocked out the person who was me in that situation, and then driven away apologizing. Quick thinking on his part, I'll just say that these people are on our side. Apparently that was good. Needless to say, that's a situation I don't remember anything about. You gotta take his word for it.
Spice Parade coming!
Spice Parade! You guys gotta say I have more than this. Vodka's just so clean. Vodka, it tastes like essentially whatever you have mixed it with, if you mix it at all. With, I wouldn't say like gas. I'm much more of
It's gonna blow!
I'm much more of a Jameson fan. Favorite whiskey is Jameson, Jim Beam, vodka, bourbon. Jack Daniels, I do have a lot of Jack Daniels paraphernalia on my desk. I think Jack Daniels is the best marketed whiskey in the world, to be honest. Has been for quite some time. I have a lot. I mean, I don't not like Jack Daniels, but it's really kind of middle of the road whiskey. Not the greatest, but you know, it's won a lot of awards in the past. But it's just because it's consistently the same charcoal mellow flavor. I'd much rather have like a Jameson Irish whiskey, maybe 10-star Scotch. If I'm looking for a whiskey, I'll take Chippy Jackson, which I think tastes better. It costs more than less than Jack Daniels. I understand that some of you drinking whiskey are going to say, like, bourbon, Jack Daniels whiskey. You know, they're close enough. Irish whiskey, Scotch. There's a difference between them, and that's not to say that if you gave me a Jim Beam and tried to pass it off as Jack Daniels, I wouldn't call you out. I'm like, no, dude, this isn't what I asked for. But I think in terms of quality, they're both about par. Nothing spectacular about either one. All right, so here we are in an elevator. Elevators are a very common theme in this game. They'll spend a lot of time going up and down the elevator, running out, and back up the elevator. It's an interesting situation. Or an interesting mechanic in this game. They play a very significant role. Especially some of these buildings are huge.
Shoot me again!
Almost all these buildings are huge. Shoot me again while I run away. Little girl.
Time to die!
That might be the good time. Dog! Okay, good. Another one. Always target the dogs first. Try to get them while they're close to them, so you don't have to risk it really. Sweet ass combat. How awesome would it be to just a combat roll instead of a bar fight? Alright, this is gonna be like the bar fight episode, I think. Another thing about Las Vegas. This is my third video today. I'm ready to the bar. It's still kind of here. Thursday, when we go out and catch some friends, catch some drinks. You know, get a little drunk before we got there's a meeting I have to go to tomorrow. It's gonna be on my head, so I figured why not go have a couple drinks. But you know, at the same time, get all this recording done for later. The bars around here all have cable companies. That is like on the bar counter, as opposed to just being like a wooden counter, there'll be a video device that has like video poker or video blackjack. And while you're gambling, you get free drinks. Like, that's how it is in most casinos. Well, no, not most. Almost every casino in Vegas. You won't see the same thing on cruise ships, unfortunately. Yeah, all of the bars around here will give you free drinks as long as you have a little bit of money in the machine, and you're kind of playing. And except for people who do that and just think that the bartender doesn't notice that you put in $15 and you've got you're trying to master yourself in more than $50, $60. Just give the people a tip. These are the guys. I don't know what their name is, but they have two pages. I've seen how that one went from regular to crazy. But the good thing about them is, like I said, this is a situation where they'll go after the first thing they see. So as long as you stay back and your guy doesn't try to force you, they'll all go after him. So it gives you the opportunity to kill them all. Just don't be so gung-ho and get ahead of them. And, use your service kind of operating. That's not good. Use your NPCs,
we need to get the shell into that loader,
where you get those kills without putting yourself at much risk. It seems like a good strategy. Well, it is. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. So yeah, if you are going to do any tabletop gambling,
There.
whether you're in Vegas
I will
or
place
any
the
other
charge
place
on that
where,
shell.
you get free drinks
Now to move the shell into place.
for having a gaming team, or having a tabletop gaming device of any kind. Don't think that they don't realize that you just put in like $10 or $10, $15, you can make yourself freaking ridiculously drunk. Like, you know, toss them a 20 or something like that. You just got $2 worth of drinks, but you got a $20 investment.
We cannot rely
Give them
on luck
like
for
$20
this,
too.
Sidonis.
You still come out $10
Follow the
ahead.
shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
You know, like,
Aye. Now back to the lift.
beating the system isn't really the best way to do it. If you just give people their due, typically they'll give you more stuff on their own. Like there's many cases where I've gone to the bar, and you know I'm not a really big gambler. It doesn't really pay to be a really big gambler here unless you're really good. Which you know we didn't build those multi-million dollar resorts off of winners. So, like I'll go and I'll even just not gambling. I'll pay for my drinks and I'll tip out, you know, well over 30% for my tips. And in return, like, oh, you're a cool guy. And here's some free drinks. Or, you know, they'll give me some free food or something like that.
You see,
I'm
to
not
avoid
going
these.
specifically because I don't. I mean, I go there sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Depending on who the bartender is. But, right. Oh, that's not fucking for a second. I don't want this guy to kill me. You know, my shields are down, as you can see, so. He's gonna keep coming at me until he's dead. Oh, he is dead. Let's see if we can get him to come back behind his post. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the place specifically, but typically, you know, if you go somewhere often enough, and you're a local, and you know, I know close and good for tipping out, people they'll see that and they're like, oh, he's cool. You know, maybe they'll invite you some money or something like that too. But they'll give you free drinks, you know, as best they can. I mean, don't expect that, but you know, you give what you get. You get what you give. You show a little bit of love to your bartender, and they'll typically help you out. Throw some love back at you. Not the bartender. Bartenders are awesome. Here you go. All my life back here. Excuse this guy. Oh, that is a bad day. The left hook from hell took him out of the game, didn't it? I love me some bartenders. Bartenders are cool. What the freaking reality? Oh shit. Oh shit. I totally thought that grenade was going to bounce off the wall, but I didn't realize it was there was a cavernous hole behind it, which it could be safely away from the
This is not a drill.
Oh, man. Blue Frosty beer. I'm not getting a beer sponsor, so no shout-outs to beer companies. Shout-outs to bartenders, yes. Shout-out to brands, beer, no. Shout-outs to whiskey, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how well I emphasize it, but I like me some good whiskeys. Or gin, or rum, crazy nice tequila. We're having a meeting at a tequila bar tomorrow. And it's in the middle of the day. It's like, you think like they if we do this at the end of the day, everyone's just going to stay in the bar. Maybe get drunk at you have to send back to work. But what I don't get, why are we having a meeting? I think it's like 11 something like that. I mean, most of us work from 9 to 5. So basically, when I go into work tomorrow, I'm going to have an hour and a half. Because I mean, we got to leave at 10:30 so we can all meet there at 11. Why am I going to come in and get started on a project that's going to take me more than an hour to get set up? I mean, after I answer my initial emails, and after I finish off whatever project I was doing yesterday. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time. I may have about 15 minutes of working time before I have to go to this meeting, which I'm going to whatever it is that's going to be going on with this meeting. And then I I think we may go back. I don't know. It's hard once we were talking about this earlier. It's hard to speculate, but what am I really going to do coming back? For me, it's fine. Like the last 2 hours of the day, everyone's definitely it's going to be Friday. It's not going to be, again, not going to be enough time to get started on projects. That's considering or factoring in that I didn't get any emails from anyone else who's not taking part in the meeting that I have to respond to when I get back. So really, again, I'm looking at another maybe hour of actual work time when I get back. It would have made much more sense just to have us, you know, work a typical work day. And have them do it at 3, have them from 3 to 5, and let us go home. That's how I see it. Office, modern office. Again, check out my hubs pages. I talk about and think about stuff like that all the time. So there'll be an increasing number of articles concerning office politics, office etiquette. That thing about the coffee machine really gets to me. Get away from the coffee machine. When the break room fills up with people. Maybe the next title of my works. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. Another elevator. Like I said, going to be a recurring theme in this game. Let's go, jerks. 3rd floor, lingerie. Remember back in the day when they had people who worked in elevators? Because, you know, pulling that lever and pressing the button is probably too hard for the average man to understand in the 30s and 40s. I wonder if they tip those bellhops that much. Like, you know, this is consumer-based economy. And you think if I worked in an elevator, or if I stood in an elevator now, like, the only one I can think of is I want to get a 2-story building. Oh, no, there's an elevator there. That's two-story. Like, if I just stood there all day and just, you know, held on my hand after the fix, would people actually do it? More than likely they'd call security.
Authorization and
that's an actual job. Or you could just show up to a building that's not yours and try to pull it off. Marksman mode available. Again, I probably won't be going into it. There's better ways for me to spend this. I'm fighting these guys. Oh shit! Got all these guys! Square brothers! Get on the chair! I mean, no disrespect to the original Ghostbusters, but Ghostbusters 2. Just getting the game back in action. Aren't they making a third one, aren't they? Someone let me know in the comments. Are they making a third Ghostbusters movie? Has that been confirmed?
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
These grenade launchers are pretty darn helpful. I'm putting them up here because I know from the previous playthrough they're going to have a lot of guys with machine guns or whatever crap up there.
Incoming fire!
I'm going to try to kill them as quickly as I can. I'm not really concerned about the warfare because I'm not going to do it.
Incoming!
And this is when I would try to put these guys before they go in as possible. There's going to be a change at some point. I was doing a lot of money from him. As you can see, the party
sighted.
That's on to him early. Another one. Ah! Why they die here? Not going to be a problem. Just get some headshots in. But there's a champion. You see him to my right? I saw him. I think some of the guys come out with guns again too. So fairly soon I'm going to have to limit myself to this part of the game on the field. I was just basically...
Hold the line.
That's what I just said. So we gotta not only, take them out. What else I gotta do with the ground forces around me and this champion? Whenever he comes back. I got to hit all these people up here, so you don't have to worry about finding him. He will find you. That's quickly what he's dead. Come on, buddy. Come on. Really cussing. There we go. This is a situation where I'm not going to come in last. You don't necessarily have to put everything in the missions back to be successful with everything. Because I don't think it's going to I've been killing this mystery, but this is going to be over.
Firing sequence.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they can.
Gun firing in 3, 2, 1.
Come on. Everyone has to fight all these guys. Almost 30. The game knows I want to have a problem.
See this fortress detonate
Firing in
outside.
3.
Alright, okay, so now they're talking.
Find the next.
Oh, they're just here. Let's go. And that's to kill the rest of those guys. Alright, here we are. The two explosions. Everybody's dead. Cool. So we made it to another part. Alright. If you couldn't tell from before, I am antsy to get out of here. So I think this is going to be a good spot to end this video. And this is where the next chapter starts to go through. So anyway, so we're just going to cut it off here. Thank you guys as always for stopping by, or guy as it may be. One person, like me myself, talking to myself. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and check out my house page, guys. Thanks for stopping by again. Take it easy.